Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Janvi and this is my travel Europe diaries. So I recently went for a conference to Germany and I also took some time to explore the places nearby. And in this video, I'm gonna show you Heidelberg. So once I reached Heidelberg, I checked into my hostel. I preferred staying at a hostel because you get to meet a lot of new people and you also save a lot of money. So this hostel costed me 2000 rupees per night. However, a hotel would have easily costed me 8 to 10,000 rupees per night. So it's a huge save on money and you also get to meet a lot of new people. Also, if you're a solo female traveler, I would recommend staying in an all-female dorm instead of a mixed dorm because I think that will be more comfortable. So once I reached my hostel, I took a long shower after a long flight and then just relaxed in the common area for a while and had some hot tea. After that, I got all dressed up and decided to explore a little bit. It was raining a lot in Heidelberg, so I had to find an umbrella for myself. So I found a supermarket nearby and bought an umbrella and also explored the city a little bit. After that, I went out for dinner with my roommate who was super friendly and she took me out to this really nice place which had amazing food. I tried something called Veg Sushi which did not have fish in it but it tasted amazing. Next day, I was up early and ready to explore the city. The main attractions of the city are near the river, which is also called Old Town, and it was a little far from my hostel, so I had to take a bus. And once I reached there, I was amazed by the beautiful buildings and just the architecture of the city was so amazing. I felt like I've been transported back in time or I am in a different world. So I started with exploring the old bridge. There were quite a few people there even on a cloudy morning. I was quite surprised by seeing so many people there. And I have to say I was a bit nervous at first about traveling alone, but once I figured things out, it was quite nice. The one thing that I liked about the place was that people were not really judging you for traveling alone or not even noticing you, and you can just go around doing your own thing and take your own time to explore the places and just have your own fun. This was my first solo trip and I really enjoyed it a lot. And then it was time for some breakfast because I was already feeling a little hungry. So I found a cafe nearby and had some coffee with croissant, and the people at the cafe were super friendly. Once I was all charged up, I started exploring again. I just roamed around the streets for a little longer and then found my way to the castle. They also have a funicular service for the castle, which is kind of a short train that takes you to the castle. I did not mind walking also, but I wanted to experience the funicular, so I bought the ticket. And the ticket costed some 10 euros, but for me it was just 5 euros on a student discount. I like how Germany has student discounts on most of the things, which is quite impressive. Once I reached the castle, the view of the city was amazing. I liked how all the sheds of the houses were colored red, which gave the city its classic look. The castle was really huge. They even had a small model of the castle. And after roaming around the castle for a while, I found the major attraction point, which is the big wine barrel. And no, this is not it. I also thought that was the big wine barrel, but there was even bigger one which was almost the size of a room. I don't know if the video does the justice, but yeah, it was huge, almost the size of a room, and you can even go on the top of it using the stairs. And there was enough room for, I don't know, children to play on the top of it. And there was also a lot of graffiti on the walls. I sadly didn't have a pen at the moment to leave my name there, but yeah, I liked it a lot. After that, I just explored the castle a little bit more and found these amazing views of the city. And while it was super cold out there, it was also very refreshing. They also had an Apothecary Museum, and the entry for this was included in my ticket. But honestly, at this point, my feet had started to hurt and I was also very cold. So I just found a spot and just sat there and relaxed for a bit because it was a little warmer inside the museum, so I took this time to relax. After that, I just explored the rest of the castle. They also had really big gardens, and after some point I was only walking because I was trying to find my way back to the funicular because I was just too tired and cold to be walking anymore. But yeah, I eventually found my way back, and I would highly recommend to check the weather before you decide to explore the city, because if it is a cold day like this, most of your energy is gonna get drained just because of the cold, and you may not enjoy it as much as you would on a sunny day. So pro tip, always check the weather before going out. And at this point I was super hungry, so I found a restaurant called Papi, and they had really good reviews. I had a pizza there which was amazing, and I also had non-alcoholic beer which tasted worse than actual beer. So I don't know why people drink it really, but I did not like it so much. But anyway, once I was done eating, I just sat by the river enjoying the view. And there was also this beautiful swan that came close to me. And to be honest, I was a little scared of it because it was really huge. And then it started raining, so it was time to head back. And my hostel was 4 kilometers away, but I decided to walk because it was still early and I didn't have much to do. So yeah, that was all for the day. And the next day I decided to keep it light because I had my conference starting the next day, so I wanted to be well rested. So I just went for lunch to a place near my hotel and spent the rest of the day in my room preparing for my presentation and getting over my jet lag.